All right, guys. Hope you guys got the first finish flag from the first portion of the marathon event. We are on to the second portion now. So, this is going to be a leveling event, and we're going to actually talk about some tips for efficient leveling, where to level your champs, and how to just do this in the most efficient way possible for this event, and to maybe use those methods in the future for when you're leveling champs. So obviously the goal again is to get our second finish flag here. We got the first one from the summoning event, and now we want to get the finished flag from the leveling event. So we're just looking at the prizes here. They're not bad. These gems will probably help you in pushing through this. And we'll talk about a couple of methods to be efficient. So if you don't have a lot of gems, you can probably still get through this. One of the nicest things though is it's actually double XP today. So you don't even have to spend a 100 gems on an XP booster, and we got an XP reward from a login. So the timing is perfect, and that is a way that's going to save people 100 gems. So we've got a couple different things going on here. If you guys like these kind of videos and you want to see more of them, hit the like and subscribe button here on the channel. We're going to keep trying to post a couple videos a week. And if you guys have any suggestions on what type of content you want to see, leave a comment in the comment sections below. Tonight, we will be live on Twitch, and we usually try to stream Rush for Arena. And it looks like we're sitting in fourth place right now, so we're obviously gonna try for first place. So if you guys want to come watch, hang out and chat for that hour before the week of Arena ends, I will be live on Twitch tonight. My link is actually going to be in the comment section below. All right, so let's talk about leveling and doing this efficiently. The first recommendation, if you're leveling champs, is to use an XP booster. We don't need to use one though today since it's already double XP, but if we were to use one, we are going here. No, where are we going? Yeah, we're gonna go here and we're gonna buy an XP booster. Depending on how many champions you're leveling, you might need the 72 hour. Typically I use the 24 hour, but you always want to use one of these if you're leveling champs. The efficiency and the return you're going to get on the amount per run is going to be ×2, so it's definitely worth. Let's look at this level up event again. So we're going to need, so you're getting about 18 points per level on a 6-star, 10 points per level on a 5-star, 4 stars going to give you 5 points, 3 stars going to give you 3 points. So it's a lot of leveling. It's going to take most people probably 3 days. So we'll talk about just a little bit of efficiency and how to do that here. So always adventure, board 6, level 1. The Scorpion runs are always going to give you the quickest level. So that's where we're going to do our leveling. A couple notes that you may want to use is try to use a quick champion, like one of your best damage dealers. And you want to bring synergies with this. So when you're leveling fodder, it's good to keep the champions that help make your runs quicker. So we'll do this Blade Master by herself and I'll show you what our run's going to be. It'll probably be about 30 seconds, and then we'll bring some champions that buff her. So we'll bring like the nature magic girl, which has attack up, and we'll bring a Rhoda that's got an attack speed up, and you'll probably see the difference in the clear time. So when you got to do a lot of runs like this, anything you can do to take 4 or 5 seconds off per run, it's going to scale pretty hard as far as cutting down your total time, because this does get kind of boring to do, and we're going to definitely have to do a lot of it here. So we're looking at 30 seconds total with all the animations and everything. So now we're going to add the Magic Girl and the Rhoda. So that's going to give you attack up, and that's going to give you attack speed up, and then we'll just throw in a random whoever. So just throw her in there. We'll see how this goes. The other thing that we want to talk about is using some efficient strategy here, and we'll show you what our points are gained after this run. Look at that. That was 10 seconds. Well, 13. So it's going to be about 15 seconds with all the animations and stuff. So these may be a little faster too on your phone rather than on the PC. But there we go. So we leveled these guys up. 6 levels? 5 levels? And our run speed was cut down in almost half. So bringing those certain champs is going to help synergize and make your damage dealer deal more damage faster, which is going to get you to your goal a little bit quicker. So let's go back out and look at the points we got. So yeah, that's pretty good right there. Now the strategy that I was going to talk about next is if you're really not sure if you're gonna make it through, or you just need to be as efficient as possible, all these 3-star champs, you can level them to about level 15 or 20 rather than all the way up to 30, which eventually you want to go up to 30. But that'll help you with efficiency on low leveling these guys and doing a lot of them to get you through the event. So even if you didn't level these all the way up to 30 at the end of the day, it's going to get you that finish flag, and it's going to help you get a nat 5. So if it's like your first or second one, you really want a nat 5, you can level up your 3-star and your 4-star champions to like level 10 or 12, which only takes like 2 or 3 runs to do, and be efficient that way. So that's one way to just get as much efficiency out of your gems. So if you're low on gems, that's one way. Another way, we're going to get back in here on the screen here, is to use your friend reps. So use your friend reps here. That's going to mean that your level 6-star 60 champ's not going to hog that XP. It's going to spread that XP just between 3 champions rather than 4, because your friend rep doesn't take XP. So we were only getting 3,600 per run here, and now we're gonna probably get a little more. Obviously, if you've got a sniper, the snipers are gonna run this a lot quicker than probably even the Blade Master. But that's the last thing that we'll talk about, is what champions to use and what not to use, and it'll all just depend on what's in your champ box. Look at that, 11 seconds. So it's pretty much in line with the Blade Master's damage there. But look at the difference here. And using friend reps, we're gonna get 4,800 XP per run rather than 3,600. So again, if you have 30 friends and we've got 3 days to do this event, that's 90 runs where you're going to get 1,200 XP extra per run, and that's going to help with efficiency. Again, we're popping these green flags too, so this event in general is going to be pretty good, and it's going to help you level up fodder. So using friends is a great thing. Last thing that we'll talk about here for leveling is what champion to use. Blade Masters are always going to be pretty efficient. This was like the farming queen back in the day. I still don't think she's lost that title because I use mine everywhere in PvE. So use it on Steel Widow, use it on King of Fighters, use it here for leveling fodder. If you got a Fire Blade Master, look, I mean, it's a 10 or 11 second run. She's one of the best, and you can use the water, you can use the Nature Blade Masters, so all the Blade Masters are going to be pretty efficient. Let's say you don't have a Blade Master, what could we use? So that was even quicker than the Sniper run. So if we don't have a Blade Master, what would we use next? So if you guys saw my champ rankings, one of the best champs here is Rhoda. And one of the reasons I have her as one of the best champs is because she's a jack of all trades. And she can actually do your farming runs here. So we're going to use her and see. I would imagine she'll probably be closer to 20 or 25 seconds. But the nice thing about her is the AoE to be able to clear all that fodder and to then focus on the scorpion. So again, for people who are new to this or just never really knew what was the best efficient way to run, level 6-1 with the Scorpion is always going to be your quickest level to efficiently run and complete and grind over and over and over. So there's our Rhoda run right there. And so she's a little slower, 38 seconds, but still deals a ton of damage. The champion that I'm usually using, so fairies are really good too. We'll run one with a fairy. If you got a dark or a nature fairy, they will do a ton of damage if you got it built right. So especially with having the Rhoda for the attack speed up and the Magic Girl for the raise attack, they're going to do a ton of damage. I mean, look at that. 13 seconds we completed that. That's the same time as Blade Master. So this is what we talk about with builds and using the champions right, because all this is going to do is just make your runs quicker. So look, 13 seconds and we're hitting more milestones. The champion that I'm using right now is my Dark Diva. So a lot of champs that do AoE damage tend to run these the quickest. So we're going to hit one with the Dark Diva here. Again, these are level 13 now. I would probably be pulling those out and putting in another set of 3-star champs and just leveling them up to like 13 to 15. If I'm low on gems or just want to be efficient. Look at her, that's 9 seconds. So hopefully this helps you guys with just some leveling strategy and efficiency, because we do have a ton of leveling to do. So yeah, we tied our speed record there. Let's take a look back out here. So that was like maybe 5 or 6 runs and we got 126 points. and we got to go to 5,000. So we're going to actually be grinding this for a while today. I'll probably be on Twitch for a little bit grinding this, and then we'll be back tonight for Arena Rush. So that explains that. Looks like you're getting some of the mighty elixirs because we do have an ascending event coming up. Another thing too, guys, right now, save your gold. So you're gonna need 4.5 million gold for the gold spending portion of this event. So don't go leveling up all your gear and buying out the black market and switching gear and spending all your gold right now, because here within the week we're gonna need 4.5 mil gold to complete the gold spending portion of the event. So we want to plan ahead, and hopefully that's what these videos help with. We've got 54 million already saved, so that number is going to go up, but you definitely don't want to have to try the farm 4.5 million gold in 3 days. Even for me, that's a lot of gold, so I can only imagine what maybe some of the more casual people are thinking with that gold. So start saving it now and doing the grind as we go along. If you guys like the video, subscribe and leave a comment in the comment section below, and we'll see you for the next portion of the marathon event. Thanks a lot, guys. Take care.